Last week I made my first ever squad update video for FIFA 19 and you guys seemed to enjoy it, and a few of you guys wanted to see it as a weekly thing. So this week we're going to return with this series and I'm going to be talking about the 4th of April squad update. We're going to be talking about the players that got added, the players that got removed, and the player stats that got edited as well. So I hope you do enjoy. Grab something to drink or something and just sit back and relax. If you enjoy the video, leave a thumbs up for me. If you're new around here, make sure you subscribe for more squad update videos, and let's get into it. Now, squad updates are more important for people that want to do a new career mode and stuff like that. It does apply to normal kickoff mode as well, but it's more for career mode, I guess. And before we even get into which players have been edited and added, we need to start with the players that were removed. So if you're considering updating the squads, you'll have to know that you'll remove some players from your database when you start a new career mode. So what we're going to do first is just talk about the highest rated players that are going to be removed in this squad update. So first up we have Alexandre Pato, and overall his 80, potential is 80, 28 years old. He was a striker in the Chinese Super League, but I think he's moved back to the Brazilian League now, which is not really licensed in FIFA, so we could be saying goodbye to Pato. I'm not really sure how that's going to work, but moving on, we have another player here, and I think his name is George or Jorge or something, I don't know. But he played for Monaco. He was on loan from Porto, but I believe he's gone now from Monaco to Santos, so I'm not sure how that's going to work now. He's in the Brazilian League. I know most of the players in the Brazilian League are generic because of the licensing, so does that mean players like Pato and this guy are going to become generic players? I'm not really sure. We're just going to have to find out. Next up, we have Juan Camilo Salazar, who plays for San Lorenzo. I think that's an Argentinian team. 21 years old, 64 overall, 78 potential. And he's pretty cheap as well. He's gone now. And then we have another guy called Pedro Roca, who plays for Spartak Moscow. 23 years old, another Brazilian. He's 73 overall with a 77 potential. And that's basically it. That is my top 4 players that are going to get removed in this squad update. So unless you care about these 4 players, don't update your squads. But if you don't care about the 4 players, then you're allowed to update the squads. You're not really missing out on much. The rest just get lower from there. They're lower overall players. There's lower potential players as well. Next up, we're going to be talking about the edited players. These are players that got their stats upgraded. I'm only going to be mentioning the ones that I feel are most useful for you guys, but obviously if you go to FIFA, you can see the full list of edited players. First player we have today is Virgil van Dijk from Liverpool. These are the stats that increased. His heading accuracy went from 83 to 85, overall went from 88 to 89, potential went from 90 to 91, reactions went up by 1 to 88 now, and sprint speed went from 77 to 79. Next up we have Hudson-Odoi from Chelsea. The only thing that went up was his potential. It increased from 88 to 89 now. And then we have Zaniolo from Roma. This guy got a few decent upgrades here. Acceleration went from 73 to 75. Agility went from 60 to 66. A lot of finishing stats, a lot of ball control stats as well. His overall went from 72 to 74. And his potential stayed the same at 89. So a very high potential, doesn't need to increase that much. Next up we have Keane from Juventus, the youngster who is a striker. Ball control went up from 74 to 76. Dribbling went up from 73 to 75. Overall went from 72 to 73. Potential went up from 87 to 88. And strength went from 73 to 75. So yeah, this guy is another youngster coming in at 7.5 million. Next up we have Inaki Williams from Bilbao. And he got a few different upgrades. His heading accuracy went up by 1. It's now 71. Overall went from 80 to 81. Positioning 76 to 78. Potential 86 to 87. So his price is 22 million. Next up we have a young Real Madrid player, 21 years old. His name is Regulon or something. His agility went up from 78 to 79. Interceptions went from 72 to 74. Overall went from 74 to 75. Potential went up by 1. It's now 86. Next up we have another youngster here. His name is Adams and he plays for RB Leipzig. So his aggression went up by 1. It's now 77. Overall went from 72 to 74. Potential went from 84 to 86. And then there's a few different passing stats that went up as well and some ball control stuff as well. So his price is 7.5 million. That is pretty good. It's hard to believe that Odegaard is only 19 years old, but this guy got a decent upgrade. His potential went from 84 to 86 now. His overall went from 75 to 76. His passing went up a bit as well. Just overall, like a good upgrade for this guy. And his price tag is currently 10.5. He's 19 years old, a right winger as well. Next up, we have a centre back from Lazio, Luis Felipe. And His potential went from 84 to 85. Overall went from 75 to 76. And a few of his physical stats went up, like agility. And also crossing went up as well. Standing tackle, sliding tackle went up as well. Next up we have Nikola Vlasic from Moscow. And a few upgrades here. His potential went from 84 to 85. Overall went from 75 to 76. Long passing went up. Finishing went up as well. And short passing went up. So his starting price is 10.5. And next up we have Dortmund player Guerrero. This guy got a lot of upgrades. Ball control went up, composure went up, dribbling went up, interceptions went up. His overall went up to 82 now. Potential went up to 85 as well. Next up we have a striker from CSKA Moscow. His name is Chalov. His finishing went from 73 up to 77. Composure went from 72 to 82. Potential went from 83 to 84. And overall rating went up by 1 as well. It now starts at 72. Next up we have a decent keeper from Leipzig. His name is Peter Galaxy or something. His goalkeeping, diving went up. His kicking went up. His positioning went up. Reflexes went up as well. Overall went up to 83 and potential went from 83 to 84. Now this guy looks really good for a centre back. 22 years old from Italy, Gianluca Mancini. And his acceleration went up from 52 to 55. But the biggest upgrade here was his potential. It went from 81 to 84 now. And his overall went from 72 to 73. Some other defensive stats went up, like marking, jumping, interceptions, heading accuracy and stuff like that. Next up we have an 18-year-old from Basel, Noah Okafor. His potential went from 81 to 83, which is really, really nice. And curve went up, dribbling went up. Overall went from 61 to 63 as well. So because he starts at a 63 overall, don't expect too much in terms of technical stats. But it's a good investment. He starts at 675,000. Next up we have another centre back, Lisandro Martinez, and he got a lot of upgrades in a lot of different areas like physical, technical and all that stuff, so it looks pretty good. His potential went up to 83 now and his overall went to 75. And last but not least we have Timothy Castagne from Atalanta, and his potential went from 79 to 82 and overall went from 72 to 73, and he got some upgrades in different areas like crossing, heading accuracy and stuff like that. So once again, this is not the complete list of edited players. If you go to SoFIFA, you can see the full list. These are just the players that I thought were most useful to you guys. So now that we've updated the squads, we now have some new players that got added with this squad update. And last week's squad update brought in a lot of the Chinese Super League transfers like Fellaini and other players as well. But this one brings in just normal players. There's no real theme to it, you know. Now, there's 6 players I'm going to tell you about today, but these are going to be the top 6 ranked by highest potential to lowest potential. So, of course, there's heaps more players that got added, but I don't think they're useful for many career mode players, so I'm not really going to talk about them. But if you go to SoFIFA again, click the added tab, you can see all the players. But the first player we have today is Pedro Marquez, who plays for Sporting. This guy looks really good. He is the best player to come out of this squad update. I think he has a potential of 84. So he starts at a 70 overall, which means you're going to get him for cheap, but you can grow him and he's going to be a good investment. So I think he's 20 years old. His stats look pretty good already. A lot of green there for the physical stats. Then we move on to some technical stuff. Not the best, but they can grow, obviously. There's plenty of room to grow here. He's only 20. And yes, weak foot, 4 stars as well. And currently, I think he's worth about £3.5 million. So a pretty good investment, I reckon. And next up, we have Anibal Moreno, who plays for Newell's Old Boys, which is an Argentinian club. 62 overall with a potential of 79, 19 years old. He's the second best player to come out of this squad update in terms of potential. And he doesn't have any green stats, to be honest. So I think I wouldn't really consider him. Next up, we have a player with 79 potential as well, and that is Nassim Boujalab from Schalke. And 19 years old, 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, not too bad. But once again, no real green physical stats or anything other that could be worth a mention here. I don't know if I would sign this guy. And then this guy is 55 overall, but his potential is 78. Carlos Herrera from Curicó Unido. But the guy has 3-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves. Not too bad. I guess for 55 overall, what more do you expect? Next up, we have Thomas Vlucek or something. I probably said it wrong. 17 years old. Comes in at a 60 overall, but can grow to 78. So this guy grows by 18 points. And once again, for 60 overall, you're not really getting much for your money. This guy also grows by 18 points. He comes in at a 78 potential. Davide Betala, and he comes from Italy. He plays for Pescara at the moment. He's a centre-back, 3-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves. His physical traits are not the best. 51 acceleration, 54 sprint speed. So I don't know if I would actually get this guy as well. These are just the best players that got added with the squad update. I can't show you any higher rated players. This is what came with the squad update. The best player is probably this guy, Pedro Marquez. So if you're looking to sign one player out of this whole update, this guy could be your best bet at 84 potential. So for those of you who want to update your squads, you like what you see today, then make sure you go to the Customize tab, Edit Teams, go to the Download Updates button, click on that, press yes, and then it'll start downloading from there. Now to get these into career mode, you're going to have to start a new career. As always, you can't put them into existing career modes. It's just not how it works. So pick whatever you want here and then go to the main career mode setup page and make sure you choose current squads when you are setting up your squad settings. So that is the end of this week's squad update video. I hope you did enjoy. I hope you found it useful. Next week, we're probably going to come back with another one. But if you need something else to watch, make sure you click the card in the middle. It'll take you to the crazy things that can only happen in FIFA 19. So I'll see you next time.